Good morning, my dear student. How are you all? I hope you are all well by the grace of Almighty. I'm also well, my dear student. This is Kashruzzaman from Marston Preparatory KG School before you. Today, I'm going to take your English.
My dear student, can you tell me what was your previous lesson? Yes, my dear student, your previous lesson was rearrange and punctuation mark. So, my dear student, now I'll ask you some rearrange sentence and punctuation marks. So, tell me first one. Grass, more, eats, frog, the. So, my dear student, can you tell me what will be the correct sentence? Okay, try to rearrange the words to make the meaningful sentence. Okay, try. Yes, my dear student. The correct sentence will be the frog eats more grass. Yes, my dear student. Next one. Tree is behind girl, the. Okay? Try to make the meaningful sentence from these words. Okay? Can you tell me? Yes. The girl is behind the tree. The girl is behind the tree. Next one. Above head my the crow is. Okay, try to make the meaningful sentence, my dear student. Yes, the crow is above my head. Okay, my dear student. Now, next one, put the punctuation marks. So, my dear student, here, the rat is behind the cat. So, put the correct punctuation marks. Here you can see. Okay, my student. So, the correct sentence will be, the rat is behind the cat, and the first letter of the will be capital letters, and at last of the sentence, you have to put full stop. So the correct sentence will be, yes, this is the correct sentence. Thank you, my dear student, for learning your previous lesson. Okay, my dear student, now let's go to the today's lesson. So, my dear student, today's new lesson is model question 6, Scene Passes, Unit 30, Lesson 1, 2, 3. So, you know that, my dear student, from this scene passage, you have to answer the question number 1, word meaning or matching with their similar meaning. And in 2, you have to write true or false. In 3, question and answer. And in 4, short composition. So, my dear student, from this scene passage, we will practice these 4 items, okay? So now let's go to the, okay, my dear student, what will be the learning outcomes of this lesson? So, my dear student, at the end of the lesson, student will be able to read the text and extract information reading, ask and answer the questions listening and or speaking. And in 3, know how to write a short composition. So, my dear student, I'll tell you, be very attentive towards the class. So, my dear student, yes, you can see here, model question 6. And this is read the text and answer the questions 1, 2, 3, and 4. So my dear student, let's read the passage first. Okay, so it is Sunday morning. Eta রবিবার সকাল। Ria and Mashuk are at school. Ria এবং Mashuk স্কুলে। They are in the schoolyard with their teacher, Mr. Mahbub and Mrs. Fariha. তারা তাদের শিক্ষক মাহবুব এবং মিসেস ফারিহার সাথে স্কুল আঙ্গিনায়। তারা এখন মিস্টার মাহবুব এবং মিসেস ফারিহার সাথে তাদের স্কুল আঙ্গিনায়। So my student, I've said that you have to answer the question 1, 2, 3, and 4, and in 1 you have to write the word meaning, that means similar meaning, into true false, in 3 question answer, and in 4 you have to write short composition. So now we'll do some word meaning. So my dear student, question number 1, match the words of the column A with their meaning that are mentioned in column B. There are two extras. So my dear student, match the words of the column A with their meanings that are mentioned in column B. That means the words of the column A and the words of the column B. So this will be similar meaning. So you have to match the word of the column A with their meaning in column B. So first one, here you can see morning. Can you tell me, my dear student, what will be the similar meaning or similar word of the morning, or what will be the meaning of morning? So my dear student, here you can see enclosure, second day of a week, a college, beginning of the day, end of a day, educator, and educational institution. So what will be the similar meaning of morning? So here you can see morning. So here morning means the beginning of the day. Yes, my dear student. Here, yes, match with their meaning, beginning of the day. Second one, school. You know that. School, what is a school? A school is an institution where we study, isn't it? That means an educational institution, school. So match with an educational institution. Yard. So my dear student, can you tell me what is the similar meaning of yard? Yes, enclosure. Yes, my dear student, this will be the matching. And teacher. So can you tell me what will be the similar meaning of teacher? Yes, a person who teaches. That means who educates. A person who educates someone. That means an educator. Okay, educator. Then last one, Sunday. So my dear student, what will be the similar meaning of Sunday? Yes, my dear student, the second day of a week. Okay, my dear student. So, my dear student, here we have messed with their meaning. But how will you write the answer in the answer script? That I will show you, okay, in the next slide. So, my dear student, here at first you will write answer to the question number 1, then A plus 4, then you will write morning, then you will give hyphen, then you will write beginning of the day. Second one, B plus 7, then school hyphen, then an educational institution. C plus 1, yard, then hyphen, then enclosure. D plus 6, teacher hyphen, educator. Then E plus 2, Sunday, then hyphen, then second day of a week. So, my dear student, like this way you will write. Okay. Again, I'm telling A plus 4, morning hyphen, then beginning of the day. B plus 7, school hyphen, an educational institution. C plus 1, yard enclosure. Then D plus 6, teacher hyphen, educator. E plus 2, Sunday hyphen, second day of a week. So like this way, you will write the answer, okay? So, my student, next. And in question 2, you have to write true or false. Write true or false beside the following statements. So, my student, you don't have to write the correct answer, okay? You will write the sentence, and at last, you will write true or false, okay? First one, the day is Monday. So, my dear student, you know that in true false, if the sentence is match with the seen passage, then the statement will be true. And if the sentence does not match with the seen passage, then the statement will be false. So in the passage, we have read that it is Sunday morning, but here it is written here, the day is Monday. Can you tell me? The statement is true or false? Yes, my dear student, you are right. This statement is false. Yes. Second one, Ria and Masuk are students. So, my dear student, here you can see in the passage, we have read that Ria and Masuk are students. In the passage we have seen. So this statement is matched with the statement. That means from the unseen passage, from the seen passage, we have seen that Ria and Masuk are students. So these statements will be what? Yes, this statement is true. Thank you, my dear student. See, they are now at home. In the passage, what we have seen? Yes, we have seen that Ria and Masuk are now at school. But here is written, they are now at home. So the statement will be true or false. Can you tell me? Yes, my dear student, you are right. This statement is false. Yes, my dear student. Now, D. They are now in their school field. Can you tell me the statement is true or false? In the passage, we have seen that they are now in their school yard. But here is written, they are now in their school field. So the statement is what? Yes, false. So right here, at the last right side of the sentence, you will write false. Next one, E. They are with their teacher. In the passage, we have seen that they are with their teacher, Mr. Mahabub and Mrs. Fariha. We have seen in the passage, isn't it? Yes, my dear student. So the statement will be true. Yes, my dear student. Next. Mr. Mahbub is a teacher. So can you tell me the statement is true or false? Yes, my dear student. In the passage, we have read that Mr. Mahbub and Mrs. Fariha is their teacher. So can you tell me what will be the statement? Yes, my dear student. The statement is true. Yes. Thank you, my dear student. Okay, my dear student. Now, what we'll do? Yes, in 3, we'll write the answer of the questions. Okay? So let's go. Answer of the following questions in a sentence or sentences. So, my dear student, your answer can be in 1 sentence or in 2 sentences. Okay? Who is Ria? In the passage, we have seen that Ria and Masud are students. So who is Ria? Yes, you will write Ria is a student. Who are at school? Yes, we have seen in the passage that Ria and Masud are at school. So right here, Ria, first you will write Ria and Masud, then the auxiliary verb are, and then at school. So Ria and Masud are at school, then full stop. Who are in the schoolyard? In the passage, you have seen that Ria, Masud, Mr. Mahabub, and Mrs. Fariha are in the schoolyard, isn't it? We have seen in the passage. So you will write Ria, Masud, Mr. Mahabub, and Mrs. Fariha are in the schoolyard. Next. Who are teachers? So my dear student, in the passage you have seen that Mr. Mahabub and Mrs. Fariha are their teachers. So right here, Mrs. Mahabub and Mrs. Fariha are teachers. Next, where are Mr. Mahbub and Mrs. Fariha? So my dear student, in the passage, we have read that Mr. Mahbub and Mrs. Fariha with Ria and Masuk are in their schoolyard. So we have seen where are Mr. Mahbub and Mrs. Fariha. So right here, at first you will write Mr. Mahbub and Mrs. Fariha are in the school yard. Then, who is Mashuk? Can you tell me? Yes, Mashuk is a student. Okay, my dear student. Next. My dear student, in question number 4, you have to write short composition, and the question will be like this. Write a short composition about your school garden. So in between the comma, this is the caption, at least in 5 sentences by answering the following questions. So my dear student, your composition will be at least 5 sentences. Okay. So more than 5 sentences you can write, but at least there will be 5 sentences in your composition. But what you have to remember to use capital letters and punctuation marks. So my dear student, where the capital letters will be used and what punctuation marks will be used in the sentence, you have to use the punctuation marks properly, okay? And you have to remember where to use capital letters, okay? So, and you can see there will be 5 questions, and by answering the 5 questions, you have to write the composition. That means in your composition, all the answer of this question will be included in your composition. So let's read the questions. Where is your school garden? Where is your school garden? Who look after it? What do you do? What do you grow in it? What does it do to your school? So, my dear student, again, I'm telling the questions. First one, where is your school garden? Second one, who look after it? C, what do you do? D, what do you grow in it? And E, what does it do to your school? So how will you write the answer? Yes, in the next slide, I'll show you. Okay, my dear student. At first, you write answer to the question number 4. Then you will write the caption. So, my dear student, many of you forgot to write the caption. So, writing the question number, at first you will write the name of the caption of the composition. Okay. So, at first, write the name of the composition, our school garden. And how will you write the answer? Where is your school garden? So you will write like this way. Our school garden is in front of our school building. Our school garden is in front of our school building. Who looks after it? Yes, you will write all the students look after it. And who helps you? You will write our teachers help us in this regard. And what do? You will write like this way. We water the plants regularly. Then we also weed out the unnecessary plants. We grow different kinds of flowers and vegetables in it. We also weed out the unnecessary plants. We grow different kinds of flowers and vegetables in it. The garden has made our school beautiful. The garden has made our school beautiful. So, my dear student, in this way, you will write the answer, okay? So, my dear student, now I'll ask you some question in feedback. Can you tell me? And I want to see how much attentive you are in my class. Can you tell me who is Ria? Yes, Ria is a student. Next one, who are at school? Yes, Ria, Masuk, are at school. Who are teachers? Mr. Mahbub and Mrs. Fariha are teachers. Next, who is Mashuk? Yes, Mashuk is a student. Thank you, my dear student. My dear student, now I'll give you the homework. EasyB book, page 195, model question 6, exercise 1, 2, 3, learn. Exercise 1, 3, write. Homework number will be 24. So, my dear student, you will do your homework properly and correctly and submit it to your concerned teacher. Okay, my dear student?
My dear student, now we are at the last session of the class. I've given the homework. You will do the homework correctly and properly and submit it to the concerned teacher. Okay? In the next class, see you. Allah Hafiz.